Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got PGE, Turov, Skozelic, and the Chicago Bulls.
All right, ready to go? Ready to go?
And it's Chicago to start out. Picked off in midair. Kicks it to Taylor. Lock at 6. Here's the screen. Here's Collins. Rebounded by Rodman. On defense, Turov. The drive by Jordan. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Jordan's got the first points of the night for the Bulls. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hey, Kevin. I had a chance to catch up with the visiting team's head coach. He said it's certainly a test for them, defending one of the league's most dangerous offenses. He told me it's not a matter of shutting them down. That's unrealistic. But if we stick to our principles, communicate, and try to take away the easy stuff, we'll give ourselves a chance. Kevin, we'll see how they look out there.
Thanks, Doris. That's a potent offense they're up against right now, and they know it.
Yeah, and that's why they've got to be ultra-focused at the defensive end right from the tip.
And I have no doubts that they will be. As bluntly as Coach put it to Doris, I'm sure he was even more blunt when he was talking to his guys.
Here's Taylor after the Bulls pick up 2. Kielinski, guarded by Jordan. Passes to Collins. And the rejection by Pippen. Diarix. Again, the miss by Turov.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They, right now, are searching for a bucket.
And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here.
And you know what? His mind's playing tricks on him right now because he's not going to live that one down easily.
Jordan inside. Another one falls for Chicago.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Turov with the ball. Looking for the first basket of the game. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Turov shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
At the line for Collins. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. It's been a quick start here for Chicago. Pippen kicks to Jordan. Here we go, all alone. Collins, good.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
So it's Chicago now. 3-point lead. Harper the pass to Rodman. Harper dishes to Jordan. Pass to Pippen. Turov with the rebound.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Feeds it to Collins. Ball's knocked loose. Longley down low. Jordan. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start?
Yeah, he's setting himself up to be their go-to guy today.
First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. There's the pick. To the wing right side. Dishes it to Collins. Shot clock at 5. From 12 feet out. Up again. Throws it down with the quick putback jam.
Tell you what, coaches love to see that kind of hustle, guys. I mean, getting after it on the offensive board, that's always a winning play.
Absolutely.
Yeah. The hustle's great, guys, but I think we all prefer to see the finish when you can go up and throw it down like that.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Inside, Kielinski. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
The drive by Jordan and a missed layup.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Taylor with the ball, guarded now by Dennis Rodman. Over to the left wing. Here's Collins. Over to the wing. From deep. Can't get it to go. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter. Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Turov trails by 6. And Turov calls time here.
And they've gotten good looks, so that's one reason they're frustrated. Maybe he can come up with something to get them an easy one, maybe get to the line.
Yeah, that may be the answer for them. But you know what else, Greg? Ultimately, I think because they're getting good shots, they'll make a better percentage of them going forward.
For the Bulls. Wennington, he's checked in for Longley. Simpkins comes in for Rodman. And Steve Kerr is subbed in for Ron Harper. .122 left in the first. The pass to Wright. To the wing on the left. 6 to shoot. Here's Kulig. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Chicago leading by 6. Now Kerr. He kicks it to Jordan. Fadeaway. And Jordan trains the fadeaway.
Only 1 miss in his first 8 attempts. Coming out of the gate strong.
An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
35 seconds left in the first quarter. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. Is good. Jordan's got 17.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Goes Spodarek, defended by Kerr. To the middle, just 5 on the clock. And that one's good.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
And so here is Chicago. 6-point game. Jordan's shot is off. Right. Cannot hit. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Bulls leading by 6. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. now the second quarter just getting set to start. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Turov trails by 6. Wisniewski guarded by Jordan. Wisniewski. Here's Kulig. Pass to Shiz. 5 to shoot to the left wing. Yaramaz misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Jordan takes to Hart. Offensive rebound. There's the feed to Kukoc. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Ball stolen. Out to the right wing. Out to the wing. To the right side. Shot clock at 5. To the left side wing. Moldovanov. That one wide left. Chicago leading by 6. The drive by Jordan. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the float.
Yaramaz. He's guarded by Harper. Here's Kulig. And that's collected by Longley. Jordan inside. Here's Kukoc. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Turov trails by 8. Wisniewski guarded by Jordan. Pass to Shiz. Moldovanov. And he goes in for the dunk.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long. Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
Turov with the ball. Trailing here by 8. Pass to Shiz. Over to the left wing. Over to the wing. Fires from deep. And it's Harper with the rebound. Out to the wing. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Out to the right wing. Yaramaz. And he gets it to go from the corner. Chicago leading by 6. Outside, Kukoc. Screened by Longley. And they double up Jordan. Rodman in the post. Rodman taps on a rebound +2 with the putback jam.
And the defense out of position on that possession, which allowed for him to get that offensive board.
Well said. Yes, he did. You're right, Greg. That's a tremendous jam on the putback.
What a great nose for the basketball he has, and such a strong finisher as well.
And Turov calls time here. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
He's on fire. And they needed to put their heads together to figure out how to get the ball out of his hand.
Gibbons checked in for Tony Kukoc. For Turov. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Kyrix. Rodman covered. 6 on the shot clock. Right wing. Pass to Taylor. Three-pointer. And that one's good. Taylor's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him. They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Collins against Pippen. Shot from 12. And Turoff again with the bucket.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
And here's Jordan outside, and the shot is good. Jordan's got the lead up to 8 now for Chicago. Jordan's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land. Taylor passes to Collins. Back to Taylor. Fires from the corner. The rebound by Pippen.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the team.
And now it's a double-digit lead. 24 points for Michael.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Taylor kicks to Collins. They set the pick. Inside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. He has 6. 41 seconds left in the first half. Passes it to Long. Down low, Harper. Turoff with the rebound. Outside, Taylor. It's stolen by Rodman. In transition, here come the Bulls. Jordan with the bucket.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Turoff trails by 10. Kielinski guarded by Jordan. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Here's Pippen. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Pippen's got 4 points now in the quarter.
How about that good look by Jordan on that one?
The clock runs. Out, and we're heading to halftime. Bulls lead by 10. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. The second half about to start here in just a few moments.
Jordan having a terrific game. He's got 26 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
Here's Collins. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
Taylor dishes to Collins. Back to Taylor. Out left to the wing. They set the screen to the right side. Kielinski, he's guarded by Harper. Collins, a screen on Harper. Taylor against Longley. 5 on the clock. Zigaranovich. And the 3 off target.
Boy, he's got a nice looking stroke. That almost went in.
And a lot of times he'll still knock those down no matter how good the D is.
Turoff trails by 8. Collins kicks to Taylor. Collins against Longley. Diarix. That three off the mark.
1 for 4 from the field since halftime. They're having a tough time getting it going here.
Kerr's shot is good.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passing. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And Turoff calls time here. Jordan, he's checked in for Chicago. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Pippen against Collins. Outside, Taylor. Here's Kulig. Rodman covering. Zigaranovich. And it's going to be out of bounds. Turoff will retain possession.
Welcome fans to the FIBA World Championships. Substitute for Turoff. Moldovan. Yarns.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. It's a hand on it. It's good on the putback.
Boy, nice tip in to salvage the points from the missed shot and made it work.
Yeah, and those second chance points, Clark, they do add up.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, they do, and guys, that's the last line of your defense there. Everything else was good, but you have to finish it off with possession.
And the Bulls get it back. Here's Harper. Can't connect from long distance.
Tell you what, shooting 20% to start the second half doesn't bode well for how this would play out for this squad.
Here's Kulig. Rodman covering. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. Now the dish to Collins. Moldovino. Knocks down the 3-ball. Now just a 5-point Bulls lead. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. The drive by Jordan. And the bucket counts. And he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point. Play.
Hey.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, Greg. Getting everything he possibly could out of that play. Nicely done.
Steve Kerr's checked in for Chicago. Pass to Shiz. Goes Bedard. Hits the front of the rim and out. The Bulls leading by 8. In transition, here come the Bulls. A shot by Jordan, no good.
High quality shot, just a little off there with the release.
And Greg, that has him S-H-H-E, shaking his head. Tough miss that time.
And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. Kerr's shot is good.
It's been about tempo and pace with this group, and it's led to a huge advantage in fast break points.
Greg, it's really the main reason they're in front. All that early offense. I mean, when they've had the chance to push it, they've pushed it.
Again, the miss by Turoff.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Outside Pippen, a 3-ball. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Pippen's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And Turoff calls time here. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
Turoff making a switch here.
Right.
And there's a minute 45 left in the third. Yaramaz, defended by Kerr. Rodman brings the double team. 6 on the shot clock. Out to the right wing. Moldovino. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
Here's Pippen, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
They really haven't backed away from running and gunning at any point, but their legs still look fresh.
Another part of their game that's made a difference tonight is all the second chance points they've been able to get.
There's a screen. To the left wing, Diarix. Again, the miss by Turok.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Turok with the ball, following the miss by Michael Jordan. Kicks it to right. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call.
That's an inexcusable mistake, guys. That's not the way to get back in the game.
And I don't know if anybody can tell you what he was thinking, because I certainly have no idea.
It's Pippen with the drive. No good. And Turok going the other way. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Taylor. Diarix. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
Pippen, the pass to Jordan. With the fadeaway. The fadeaway jumper nailed by Michael Jordan.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep... working for those kinds of looks.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Bulls out front. They lead by 14. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. Now here's Pippen. Second shot opportunity. Pippen missing again.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Collins against Pippen. Got that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Collins.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know, he doesn't miss too many open looks like that. Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And, Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Taylor dishes to Collins. They set the pick. Diarix buries it from three-point range.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
The Bulls leading by 11. Here's Harper. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
To the wing on the left. Feeds it to Taylor. 11 feet away. Got a hand on it, but he gets it back. Just 3 to shoot. Diarix. And they'll turn it over. Did not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Here's Jordan. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Launches it. Can't get it to go.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
Taylor against Longley. Dishes it to Collins. 4 on the clock. Here's Taylor. A three-pointer off the mark. The Bulls leading by 14. And a wide open look for Jordan. Drops one in from the wing. Jordan's got 33.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Diarix, Rodman covering. Taylor up top. He feeds it to Collins. They set the screen. It's deflected.
Been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costing.
Here's Jordan. Another one falls for Chicago.
I think they're trying to go for the kill here. I mean, they're starting to take a lot more three-point shots than they had been before, looking to run away.
And as long as you keep getting quality looks, the coaches should have no complaints. Play with confidence.
That's good.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on it.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. The pass to Longley. Puts up the baby hook. Turoff with the rebound.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
The feed to Collins. Shot clock at 5. Kielinski hands it from downtown.
They're down right now, trying to stay in the game with the three ball. They've shot a lot more here in the second half than they did in the first half. And I'm not sure I agree with that strategy.
Took him no time at all on that one. Jordan's got 38 points.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
And Turoff calls time here.
And you know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
Set the pick. And stolen by Jordan. Rodman kicks to Pippen. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Turoff with the ball. 19-point game. Back to Taylor. He dishes it to Collins. Kielinski, he's guarded by Harper. Just 4 to shoot. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. And it's Jordan with the jam.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Turov with the ball after the Bulls pick up 2. Kielinski guarded by Jordan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot to stop the run. But they'll get another chance. The Bulls leading by 21.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Bulls.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for him, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Jordan. He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
And Turov getting a whole new group out there. Wright sets a screen. Wisniewski. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Outside Jordan. Fades. No good. And Turov going the other way. Goes Spodarek, guarded by Pippen. Pass to Shiz. Pass to Wright. Shot clock at 6. To the wing on the left. Releases. And the rejection by Pippen. And so Chicago takes this one. And by a big margin. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly. And like the other, just searching for answers that they could never find.
Well, I think these fans, too, Kevin, gave their team a tremendous lift. I mean, they never gave up on it. From the opening tip until the end of the game, they were in it. And that certainly helped this crew get to the W.
And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. And now, our Jordan player of the game, Michael Jordan.
DJ Khaled.
Coming to you live on 2K Sports, it's time for NBA action. We've got the Los Angeles Lakers and the Chicago Bulls.
Here we go.
And the Bulls start out with the ball. And now the Lakers starting group, Kobe and Randall, the forward duo. Russell is out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Hibbert in at the 5. Harper kicks to Jordan.
Come around.
The fadeaway. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Good make to get things underway.
Yeah, and always a relief, I think, to get those first points out of the way and actually get that first sweat and that first bit of contact in the game, because that just settles you down a little bit.
And Pippen slams it in.
Really a heads-up play on both ends there. The steal and the quick push on the break.
Rapid-fire basketball at its best. Boom, 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 bang.
From deep, the long-distance 3 is good. Harper's got his first 3 points of the game.
He can be a weapon if he gets going early from long range.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Kobe against Pippen. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Picked by Randall. The pass to Russell. To halt the run, it's rebounded by Harper.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take it.
And it's Jordan with the jam.
And that's going to increase the field goal percentage even more. They have a huge edge in that category.
And that's because they've been playing smart basketball. I mean, they've been very patient offensively, and their shot selection has been superb.
Now, here is Russell, and it's Bryant at the elbow. Here's Hibbert, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And ran his man straight into the screen and got a clear path to the bucket.
That is how it is done.
Excellent team play there on the pick, and then he rips it down.
Jordan with it. He's covered by Clarkson. Shoots a fader. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And that's now 6 points for Michael Jordan. Here's the Lakers with the ball. 9-point game. Russell passes to Kobe. Back to Russell. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
Jordan can't get it to go.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Now, here's Clarkson, guarded by Pippen. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. And, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Bulls?
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnover.
To the middle. And there's Kobe. That's good on the assist by Russell.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now here's Jordan. He's got 6. Fades and shoots. And that one's good. Jordan's got 8 points.
And just a solid way to start the game. 4 or 5.
Kobe dishes to Randall. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
What a nice feed by Kobe that time.
Chicago leading by 4. Harper kicks to Jordan. And it's Chicago scoring again.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Randall passes to Bryant. And he gets it to go. Bryant's got his second bucket of the game to go. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Lakers trail by 4. To the middle. Rodman with the block. Randall dishes to Kobe. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is good. Bryant's got his third bucket of the night.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Hibbert with the screen. Clarkson kicks to Bryant. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here. I really think that's the area they want to work the ball into, and it takes passing like that to get it done.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Now let's go over to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Byron Scott.
Yes, Kevin, and he said their preparation for this game was all about defense. Going up against one of the premier offensive teams in the NBA, he said, listen, it's a challenge that we need to embrace. Nobody can do it by themselves. It's got to be a collective effort. Guys, we'll see if they can put the brakes on this high-scoring team. It's never easy.
All right, Doris, and guys, what's your take on coach's strategy here?
I'll tell you what, he doesn't sugarcoat it at all. I mean, it's a challenge going up against a team that is just as potent offensively as this group is, and he wants his guys to be mentally prepared for it.
Exactly. I mean, it's going to take some major intensity at that end of the floor if they're going to be able to weather the storm.
Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Here's Jordan. Rebound the Lakers. 1:06 left in the first. And Kobe, here we go. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Williams against Harper. Young outside. Bass with a screen for Young. Knocks it loose and stolen by Jordan. Goes up, rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Absolutely. They make the steal, pay dividends instantly on the fast break.
Sweet little floater.
How about that cloth soft touch? I mean, just a gentle little teardrop, almost like a falling leaf. A leaf falling down slowly to the ground. Very sweet and colorful, too.
Now here's Jordan. He's got 15. 15 seconds left here in the opening quarter. 6 to shoot. Fader on the way. The fadeaway jumper nailed by Michael Jordan.
Well, if you like offense, that's what you're getting here early on.
This has a little bit of playground feel to it, fellas. I mean, forget about defending. Just outscore the other team. Let it fly. Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run. Following the steal.
They better not. I mean, they've got to pad their lead anytime an opportunity presents itself, and that was a golden one.
Let's take them back.
And we welcome you back to more NBA action. Players looking hydrated and plenty of Gatorade to help them get their job done tonight. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Bulls?
And it's really about limiting their mistakes. And early on, they've been able to do that here in the first.
And, guys, I like what I've seen from them on the other end, forcing a few giveaways, and that's allowed them to widen that turnover margin.
Lakers trail by 7. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at the Lakers. Russell is out there with Lou Williams. Then there's Robert Sacre. And it's Young. And it's Bass in at the 4 shot. Here's Rodman. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Rodman's got the lead up to 9 now for the Bulls. Russell with it. Guarded now by Dennis Rodman. Bass, score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Now here's Jordan. Fade away. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
It's tipped. And again, Chicago running the court in transition. Harper's shot's good. And it's... It's an 11-point Chicago lead.
Agility leads to thievery there as he's got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And Clark, that's been the story of this game so far. I mean, they cannot hand over any more easy points than the open floor.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
And it's well off target.
I'm not even going to comment on that one.
Neither am I. I mean, if you're going to attempt a buzzer beater, I guess I will comment. Make sure there's actually a buzzer to beat.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Outside Jordan. Another one falls for Chicago.
Kevin, gorgeous fadeaway there. I mean, that's one way to beat some tight defense.
We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Posts. Rotate over and make your presence felt. Quit being so soft.
Chicago making some changes. Luke Longley's checked in for Wennington, and Pippen subbed in for Tony Kukoc. The Lakers also making some changes. Roy Hibbert's checked in for Sacre. Randall comes in for Brandon Bass, and it's Clarkson in for Lou Williams. Now, here's Clarkson. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And then Hibbert with the dunk.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out? Almost like the 1-2 punch.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address.
Now here's Hibbert. Outside Russell. And here come the Bulls again. Chicago with the fast break. And that one's good. Harper's got 6 points in the quarter.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggressiveness.
Lakers trail by 16. Russell kicks to Clarkson. Randall a screen on Jordan. Now here's Clarkson. He's covered closely. Picked by Randall. 5 to shoot. Clarkson with the ball. Guarded now by Dennis Rodman. Randall no good.
Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and force that miss.
That's example number 1 of why he is such a strong defensive player and why he has such a great defensive reputation.
And so the ball out of bounds. Hibbert touched it last. Ryan is checked in for Young.
Now into the lineup for the Lakers. Kobe Bryant.
Jordan inside. He's covered by Clarkson. The shot's good from Jordan.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Lakers trail by 18. 1:51 left to play in the first half. It's blocked. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. What a reverse from MJ.
With that reverse jam, the fans got... a little extra show there.
That one definitely had something, you're right, extra on it.
Man, I got to pick my jaw up off the floor after that.
And the rejection by Pippen. Inside, it's stolen by Randall. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Shot's good by Clarkson. Clarkson's got 5 now.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Now here's Jordan. 25 points in the game. Rodman passes to Jordan. Clock at 6. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Jordan's got 27.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
To the inside, Hibbert. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe. 6 points for Roy Hibbert.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Pippen kicks to Rodman. Outside Jordan, screened by Longley. No good from Jordan.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Clarkson kicks to Hibbert. It's stolen by Rodman. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. No good from Jordan.
High quality shot just a little off there with the release.
And, Greg, that has him S-H-H-ing, shaking his head. Tough miss that time.
Clark. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Bulls lead by 18. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
Just in attack mode, he was able to get in the lane at will in that first half.
Yeah, it really was aggressive attacking basketball at its finest. I mean, really a lot of fun to watch.
Here's Kobe. They've got Harper. Longley out there with Dennis Rodman. Then it's Kerr, and it's Pippen in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Now, here's Clarkson. It's an 18-point game.
Boy, he blew the easy 2 by profile. Trying to look good. That's a bad decision and poor execution.
Here's Harper. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And Harper drops them both. Here is Russell. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Knocked loose. Pippen with it. And here's Kerr from the arc. And it's Steve Kerr knocking it down from long range.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
Russell kicks to Randall. Wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 4 assists in the game. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. It's Pippen with the drive. And it's Roy Hibbert with the rebound. Lakers trail by 21. Now Clarkson. He's got 5. The dish to Hibbert. Fires from 14. Longley grabs the miss. Pass to Kerr. That's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Young's checked in for the Lakers.
Nick Young.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Kerr dishes to Rodman. Kerr kicks to Pippen. Screen by Longley. Little turnaround. And it's Pippen again missing.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Young in the corner. And he makes good. On his first shot of the game.
Hey.
Here's Harper. He's got 13. He dishes it to Kerr. Harper the pass to Pippen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That's good from 17 feet away. Pippen's got 8 points.
Well, there you go. I mean, if they're going to keep giving up open jumpers, they're going to keep getting burned.
Timeout called the Lakers.
They've been very untidy with the ball here. You commit turnovers when you try to do too much or you force it. They need to focus on making the simple play, good passes, and moving the ball around.
He's checked in for Chicago. Jordan comes in for Harper.
Michael Jordan.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Outside Bryant. Hibbert dishes to Russell. Hibbert with a screen on Kerr. Fades and shoots. That's short off the rim. The Bulls leading by 21. Jordan inside, working on Bryant. Jordan with the bucket.
They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
Jordan against Young. He feeds it to Bryant. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. Some changes for the Lakers. Sacre is checked in for Hibbert. Pass comes in for Randall. And it's Williams in for Russell.
Lou Williams.
Here's Young, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. It's going to be on Michael Jordan. Lakers shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Hey, kids,
and
ready?
so Young nails them both.
Let's go.
Chicago leading by 21. From 17 feet out, another one falls for Chicago.
Just a fantastic. Fantastic shot by MJ that time.
Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Kerr. Here's Jordan. Ejected by Young. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Bass, a screen on Kerr. Feeds it to Bass. Rebound by the Bulls.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
And Young kicks to Williams. And the Lakers with another miss. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch. Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
And here are the Lakers. The drive by Bryant. He drains the quick shot. Kobe's got 12 in the game.
Wow, I'm surprised he took that shot, but he has a huge size disadvantage in that matchup. But tremendous job to knock that one down.
Now here's Jordan. 33 points for him. Fade away. Bryant with the rebound.
Unnecessary to go to the fadeaway there. It wasn't needed. Could have just kept it simple and taken the easy shot.
That doesn't go either for Bryant.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue. To take.
And he had one in the first as well. He can be dangerous. Keep an eye on him.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Start it.
Timeout called the Lakers.
Yeah, saw some things that just weren't working for them and wants to make some adjustments.
Yeah, and no reason to wait around to do that, Greg. I mean, might as well make those adjustments right away.
Changes for Chicago. Wennington, he's checked in for Longley. Pippen comes in for Rodman. And it's Harper in for Kerr. Clarkson, he's checked in for the Lakers. They get a hand on it. They push it up 4 on 3. Wide open look. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Harper. Will not go. This is off the front iron. On the wing, Bryant. Guarded by Kukoc. Sacre, good.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. There's a good screen to the paint. Wennington rejected by Kobe. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Chicago ball.
17 seconds left to play in the third. Goes up at the stripe. Jordan with the bucket. Jordan's got 38 points.
They're spraying them home from mid-range today, guys.
Finding the gaps in the defense and really just slicing and dicing them right now.
The three from Bryant. No good. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. It's Chicago running away with it. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 4th quarter coming up next. Welcome back. 4th quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Taking a look at Los Angeles, we've got Ryan Kelly down out there with Clarkson. And it's Nance, and it's Shockley in at the 5 down low.
He's doing it all for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, they haven't been able to find an answer to stop it. And he's had an answer for every defense he's seen.
Now, here's Clarkson to the paint, off the screen, and it's good on the way in.
And those are 2 teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
And it's Chicago scoring again.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
Got a piece of it, and stolen by Jordan. By himself.
Quick hands on the steal, and then just mad. On the slant.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. So it's the Lakers now. After the Bulls pick up 2. Just 5 on the clock. Jumps up. Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rack.
Check out the fellas. Check out his teammates over on the bench. So they are going crazy.
Now, here's Clarkson. Nance passes to Brown. And Los Angeles with some changes. Tariq Black comes in for Robert Sacre. Young is subbed in for Clarkson.
Tariq Black. Nick Young.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Lets it go. And it's off the back rim, no good.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
Now, here is Young. And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. And again, no good by the Lakers. Longley passes to Pippen. And Jordan has it in the corner. Shot from 12. Goes back up. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced. and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Brown dishes to Young. Again, Young missing.
That's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on. Yep, he's their leading scorer, Kevin, in this game, and has been the dominant figure today. No doubt about it.
Now here's Brown.
Watch net.
Lakers working the ball around now. Over to the left wing. Stolen by Pippen. From deep, Jordan. Harper kicks to Jordan. Second chance shot, and he lays it up and in. Jordan's got 50 points.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Here's Brown following the basket by Michael Jordan. And Young, here we go. And the shot is good.
Part of the reason that they're down is that they haven't been as strong in the paint here. I mean, when you have the opportunity to get the ball inside and score close to the rim, that's what you got to take advantage of.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Julius Randle's checked in for Nance. And it's Russell in for Brown. That's good from Young. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Harper the pass to Jordan. Pippen with it. And Young picks him up defensively. A nice shot by Jordan.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now, here is Young. 11 feet away, and the rejection by Pippen.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort. Overall.
Now, here is Russell. Scottie Pippen unable to get his shot to go. And Young kicks to Black. They set the screen. Russell dishes to Randle. 5 on the clock. The outside leaner. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Well, use his body well to lean around the defender. It's always going to be difficult to convert that shot, though.
Jordan the pass to Rodman. And here's Longley. Shot is off.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout. A dominating performance for the Bulls.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Jordan. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Outside, Russell. He kicks to Kelly. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Dishes it to Pippen. Outside, Rodman. Right side, Jordan. Swiped it away. Here's Young. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
And stolen by Russell. And now Russell pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Good.
And with that speed, once he took off, the D just had no chance of getting back.
Well, I think they did the right thing. I mean, just give up the 2 points and move forward. Hey, discretion is the better part of valor sometimes. Write that one down, game players. Discretion is the better part of valor.
That's his first personal.
That one is off.
Shooting for Chicago, Luke Longley. Taking 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth. Poked away. And here we go. The Bulls fast break from deep. Jordan. But they recover it. Here's Rodman. Rodman, the second chance bucket after some strong work on the rebound.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team, Clark, by far tonight.
No question about it, Kevin. They certainly gave their fans plenty to scream and holler about. This place was rocking. It was on fire, and it only got louder as that lead got bigger.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in as we leave you with our Jordan Player of the Game, Michael Jordan. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. And it's time for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We'll see the Houston Rockets and the Chicago Bulls. Tip-off goes to Houston. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So on the floor for Houston, Motiejunas and Howard, the post pair. Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. And it's Lawson in at the point guard. Now here's Jordan following the miss by Lawson. And here is Jordan. Fades back, and Jordan drains the fadeaway.
Could be the first of a lot of mid-range jumpers that we see from him.
Lawson dishes to Motiejunas. Howard with a screen on Jordan. Here's Ariza. That one wide left. The drive by Jordan. Count the bucket.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you a problem.
Lawson kicks to Motiejunas. Houston moving the ball around. Lawson against Harper. Lawson the pass to Motiejunas. Clock at 6. The three from Harden. Another miss by Houston. Chicago with the ball. Ring shot on the way. Motiejunas grabs the miss. On defense, Chicago. 4-point game. Ariza kicks to Lawson. Feeds it to Motiejunas. Lets it go from deep. They get it back. Howard. And he drops it in from the low post.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Harden against Jordan. Fades away. Rodman dishes to Pippen. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whoever he's facing.
Stripped it away. It's Pippen on the wing. Good D by Howard.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Lawson against Harper. It's stolen. They're running. Here's Jordan. Drains it from 17 feet out. Jordan's got 6. Here's Lawson. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Harden outside. Motiejunas kicks to Ariza. Another miss by Houston. The Bulls leading by 6. The drive by Jordan goes up the baseline. And that one off the back of the rim and in. 8 points for him.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Now here's Ariza. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Howard, the pass to Lawson. 5 to shoot. Ariza has the open look. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. And here in the first quarter with a little over 3.5 minutes played. Outside, Rodman. Outside, Jordan. Screen by Longley. Shoots a fader. Michael Jordan again. Jordan's got 10 points.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Now we'll go to Doris Burke. We had a chance to talk with head coach Kevin McHale.
Yes, Kevin, he told me their game plan offensively today is a relatively simple one. He wants to see as many plays run through the low post as possible. He said physically, we're the stronger team, and we need to use that to our benefit. Guys?
And thanks for that story, Doris. Pippen dishes to Jordan. with the fadeaway. It's Chicago with another bucket.
Somebody came to play tonight. 6 out of his first 7.
Timeout, timeout.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game.
And offensively, they've been struggling. He just wants to get them back into a good flow and stop forcing shots.
Well, Greg, the misses started piling up. Things kind of snowballed on him in that regard. This is a good timeout to kind of calm his guys down and hit the reset button.
Changes for Chicago. Pennington comes in for Luke Long. And Steve Kerr is subbed in for Harper. And so here is Houston, trailing here by 8. Took him no time at all on that one. Harden's got his first 2 points of the night.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of him.
Yeah, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him. Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
And so here is Chicago. The Rockets making the shot. Jordan's shot is off. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Brewer's shot is off. The Bulls leading by 6. Jordan kicks to Kerr. And Steve Kerr, true from outside.
Talk about confidence to pull up from out there. And what skill to knock it down. That's major league there, folks.
Yeah, no doubt about his toes on that one. He was way back.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. And Beverly kicks to Harden. Good on the three-point shot. Harden's got 5.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading stray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the arc.
Here's Jordan. Can't get it to go.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is. So strong in the paint.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. It's the Bulls. They lead by 6. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
You know, it's been about how solid they've been offensively here. Really tuned in with one another.
Good ball movement, and it's paid off on the scoreboard.
Chicago leading by 6. Taking a look at the Rockets. They've got Trevor Ariza. Brewer is out there with Patrick Beverly. Then there's Terrence Jones. And it's Capella in at the power forward. Now here's Brewer. Guarded by Jordan. The 3. And that one's good. Beverly. Beverly's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Rockets. Here's Kerr for 3. It's rebounded by Houston.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
And so he earns a trip to official saw the contact, and he'll shoot two. The Rockets shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And he can't get the first one. Harper, he's checked in for Kerr. And then for Houston, Dwight Howard. He's checked in for Jones. And it's Motiejunas in for Capella. And he's good on the second. Here's Harper. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Jordan inside, covered by Brewer. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. 16 points for Michael.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
Motiejunas has a screen for Beverly, and out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
I tell you what, he clearly had a brain freeze on that one. You might just as well keep going straight to the bench.
Ty Lawson, he's checked in for Patrick Beverly. Now here's Jordan. He's got 16. Motiejunas with the steal. Here's Brewer. Misses the three. Chicago leading by 4 and stolen by Ariza. He dishes it to Lawson. He kicks it to Brewer. That one falls, coming off Lawson's feet. Brewer's got his first points in this one. Now the Bulls with it. Jordan high post. A fader. And he gets the kind bounce as that one drops in for it. Jordan's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
To the wing right side. Motiejunas passes to Ariza. There's a screen by Motiejunas. Ariza outside. Hunley grabs the miss.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
And Jordan gets it to go.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Harper against Lawson. Howard with this screen on Harper. Lawson drives in. Howard misses.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Kukoc dishes to Jordan. Again, Chicago.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
They don't seem to have any answers for him. They need to review their game plan.
I want you to focus on getting to the rim. Let's look to attack quickly. We need high percentage shots. Move the ball around and make the defense rotate.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam, you're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Now here's Jordan. 22 points for him.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Lawson against Harper. Motiejunas has a screen for Lawson. The tray. Count that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut to just 5 points on the basket for Motiejunas.
They're absolutely stroking it from outside. I mean, textbook, perfect. Good balance, nice high release, splash.
That's good.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Lawson against Harper. Knocked away. All by himself. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Chicago.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Here's Lawson. The Bulls getting the bucket. Brewer. No good from outside.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum. Clearly, they've been the hotter team here in the first half.
Well, they've been grit and grind, working for those high percentage shots, and quite honestly, it's paid off for them.
Now, here's Howard. Kicks to Brewer. Houston moving it around. And Lawson with the drive. Can they get it? And the jam by Motiejunas.
Flush that thing down, young fella.
That is a fierce two-hander.
Maximum force on that dunk.
Here's Jordan. The shot will not go. And it's Houston the other way. 55 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Now, here's Brewer. Defense right on him. Elbow shot is on the way. Another shot, and it's blocked by Jordan. Takes a three. But they get it back. Kukoc kicks to Jordan. Almost, but it rolls out.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly, that's the right look. The decision was good, he just didn't execute.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Motiejunas, a screen on Harper. Screen by Howard. 6 on the shot clock. And a wide open look for Jordan. He got it up there. Time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so we conclude the first half. Bulls lead by 10. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. The second half beginning in just a moment.
Jordan having a terrific game. He's got 26 points and also a block shot. It's been a really complete performance for him today.
And Clark, he's made a huge impact at both ends of the floor.
The Bulls leading by 10. Harper is out there with Jordan. Then there's Bill Wennington. Then it's Pippen. And it's Rodman in at the 4. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
Now that's an old school move right there. A good one, too, the fadeaway.
Rockets on offense. And Lawson, here we go. A quick shot there, and it's off target.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Here's Pippen. Lawson with the defensive effort there. Rockets trail by 12. Harden the pass to Lawson. Here's Jordan. Harden with the defensive effort. Lawson against Pippen. Lawson kicks to Harden. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Harden's got 7 points in the game.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
And there's Michael Jordan, the assist by Pippen. Jordan's got the lead up to 12 now for the Bulls. Lawson against Harper. Got that bucket in no time at all.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
Ty Lawson again. Lawson's got it back down to within single digits for Houston.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
A beautiful fadeaway jumper by Jordan.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seems like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
I mean, he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint,
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Posts. Rotate over and make your presence felt. Quit being so soft.
Chicago making some changes. Luke Longley's checked in for Wennington, and it's crew coach in for Scottie Pippen. So it's the Rockets now. It's a 10-point game. The Rockets with another miss.
Yeah, credit the D there. Got his hands up and made sure he wasn't comfortable on the release.
sure did. Stayed real snug on it and didn't allow him the space he needed to get a good shot on it.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Harper against Beverly. He feeds it to Jones. Chicago grabs the miss. From deep, Jordan. It's hauled in by Beverly. Rockets trail by 10. Capella dishes to Harden. Nice shot from the wing. Harden's got 4 this quarter. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. The drive by Jordan. It's a beautiful jam.
Sublime stuff, guys. Absolutely sublime.
Clarkie's going to start putting on a show now.
And that's usually how it goes. Once they get that lead, it's almost like they give him free reign.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. Just 5 to shoot. Jones for 3. Oh, trying for it. Out of bounds. Rockets ball as Houston keeps possession. Corey Brewer's checked in for the Rockets.
Corey Brewer.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Houston moving it around. Beverly up top, guarded by Jordan. And Beverly kicks to Harden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Stripped away. Here's Jordan. Buries the jumper to finish the break. And it's a 12-point Bulls lead.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Beverly against Harden. Harden kicks to Brewer. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 3 assists tonight.
They'll take as many of those looks as they can get.
The Bulls leading by 10. The drive by Jordan. And that one's good.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense is giving. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
Pippen's checked in. Chicago. Kerr comes in for Harper. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
You know, something that stood out to me all game long has been the skill they've shown in the low post. I mean, it's special.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped. I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The Rockets shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. That free throw missing. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. So it's Chicago now. This is the most they've led by, 13 points.
And it's all one-way trip. Traffic tonight, boy, they have been lights out offensively.
And there's no telling how big that lead's going to get. But, again, it's just one game, but nonetheless a very impressive one, the way they've handled their business here. You got to be careful, though. There's a real balancing act. You can't let your ego try to run your offense. You can see he really wanted to answer that made three with one of his own. Not the best decision.
That's his first personal foul.
Bulls shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Scottie Pippen taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. So for the Rockets, Howard comes in for Jones. And it's Motiejunas in for Capella. And both free throws good for Pippen. 59 seconds left to play in the third. Jordan against Harden. It's intercepted. And Jordan gets it to go. Jordan's got 44.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Beverly against Kerr. With some arc, and the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate
Kid,
to
ready?
just get a
right,
flagrant
let's
one
go.
there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He'd better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. Chicago making a switch here. Harper's checked in, and a switch here also for Houston. Ty Lawson, he's checked in for James Harden. Here's Beverly. Offensive rebound. Eunice. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
And we saw it last year, guys, because those numbers were so low, teams weren't afraid to put him on the line where points were hard to come by for him.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Now Pippen. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last.
Remains Chicago ball.
We've got 13 seconds left here in the third quarter. 4 on the clock. Here's Pippen. And it's Pippen again missing. From outside the arc. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Bulls out front, up by 15. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Rockets trail by 15. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. Motiejunas and Howard, the post pair. Lawson out there with Corey Brewer. And it's Ariza in at the small forward.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Here's Chicago. Pippen with it. To the inside. And finished off by Longwood.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Harper against Lawson. And it's Harper with the rebound.
Well, they've only got a slight edge in rebounding when you look at the numbers, but it certainly feels a lot bigger than it is.
Yeah, the score has a lot to do with that. Their overall effort and execution has been elite.
Finish off the break.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Brewer passes to Lawson. Ball's knocked loose. It's deflected, and it's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession. And the Rockets making a change here. Harden's checked in.
James Harden. Rockets call timeout.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
And did not seem happy about how things...
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
With the way things were set up at that particular time, and in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
Five on the clock. Another miss by Houston. The Bulls leading by 17. Here's Kerr for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen.
Just too dangerous of a shooter to leave alone from beyond the arc.
Lawson against Harper. Down low. Here's Howard. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
It's Pippen with the drive. Misses from short range. Rockets trail by 18. And here they go. Harden's shot is off. Outside Harper. Offline with his three. And so here is Houston. Rodman passes to Longley. The stupendous finish in traffic. And the Bulls lead by 20.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball.
Howard.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Harden, defended by Kerr. It's Harden with the drive. That's good.
A defensive break. Down there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Harper kicks to Kerr. Ariza against Pippen. The feed to Harper. Pass to Kerr. Montejunas with the steal. Lawson dishes to Harden. And the rejection by Pippen. Kerr against Harden. It's Pippen with the drive. Right at the free throw line. And that one's good.
He's had an off game thus far, but his team has been able to pick up the slack and find a way to get it done here.
And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Michael Jordan, he's checked in for Steve Kerr. And three from Jordan. But they'll get another chance. Pippen, the pass to Jordan. Second shot opportunity. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Jordan's got 46 points. Lawson against Harper. Lawson drives in. And he gets it to go.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
The Bulls leading by 20. 1:51 left to play in the final quarter. Rodman kicks to Jordan. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That's on Dwight Howard. You know, it's apparent there what a leader he is. Always communicating and keeping everyone on the floor in sync.
And Kevin, that's such a good point. You know, it doesn't always show up in the box score, but those leadership qualities of his are just as valuable to this team as anything else that he does.
Houston, a whole new five on the floor. And so Jordan nails both of them. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter. Jones with the screen on Harper. Beverly dishes to Jones, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for two.
That's his second personal foul. At the line for the Bulls, Terrence Jones. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact, getting to the free throw line.
He needed to convert on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Bulls.
And Clark, their hard work on the glass paid off.
You know, they both are excellent rebounding teams. I thought it was a tough battle underneath both ways.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Jordan. He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Pass to Jones. No one near him. And here are the Bulls now. Outside Jordan. There's 49 seconds left in the game. And it's Pippen missing.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Beverly, the pass to Capella. Oh, and the dunk by Brewer.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
And they double up Jordan. Harper kicks to Rodman. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Jordan dishes to Rodman. The 10-footer. And there's Michael Jordan, the assist from Rodman. Jordan's got 52 points.
Well, he scored over half of their points so far. That's a major contribution.
Here's Brewer. Soft touch off the glass.
The offense has clearly kicked into gear. The question, though, is it just a little too late?
Yeah, I think it may be, Greg. At least they're finally showing some signs of life offensively. Too bad I think it's past the point where it'll do much good.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They poured it on tonight, Clark. A dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
I don't think they have anything but positives to take away from this win. Offensively, defensively, every aspect of the game, it all went right for them.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan along with our entire 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. Now, let's check out the Jordan player of the game, Michael Jordan. Hello and thanks for joining us, 2K Sports fans, for another exciting presentation of NBA basketball. We'll see the Golden State Warriors and Chicago. So Golden State will get the first possession. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, the defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. He has the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots, and it's Barnes in at the small forward. So the Chicago Bulls able to put up the first points on the board. And stolen by Jordan. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Harper's shot's good.
And a great job of taking advantage of the steal there to get those easy ones in transition.
You know, that's exactly how you draw it up, Greg, on the board. I mean, good defensive work, aggressive play in the open court. Those two things are hand in glove when they work together.
Oh, that's a close call there on the illegal screen.
But I'd go along with it, Greg. I mean, it didn't look like his feet were set to me.
Jordan against Curry. Jordan kicks to Harper. Back to Jordan. It's stolen by Curry. This is to Green. Back to Curry. Thompson outside. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
By the pass to Rodman. Pippen kicks to Jordan. Shot from 12. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Jordan's got his second bucket of the night.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
The drive by Thompson, and that one's good.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Outside Pippen to the inside, and finished off by Longwood.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Curry against Jordan, and stolen by Jordan. Fast break, here comes Chicago. Let's go. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
4 or 5 to start the game. That's their first miss.
Here's Curry. Can't get it to go. And it's Chicago the other way. Now let's find out what head coach Steve Kerr had to say to Doris Burke. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. Yes, I spoke to him about the game plan coming into this matchup and addressed the quality shot blocking they'll have to overcome. He said, listen, that can be a factor psychologically as well as physically. The key for us is just to play unselfishly. Draw the help, kick to the open man. If we execute our offense, we'll be fine. Guys?
All right, Doris, thanks. Well, guys, they're thinking mainly about how to tackle the defense they're facing.
And that's got to be the focus. It takes a lot of game planning to come up with ways to put points on the board consistently against these guys.
And we know this coach is very comfortable game planning. He'll have a lot of ideas of how to attack this defense today.
The dish to Jordan. A floater. It's hauled in by Bogut. Warriors trail by 4. Outside Curry. A floater. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2.
Boy, he blew the easy 2 by profile. Trying to look good. That's a bad decision and poor execution.
A nice shot by Jordan.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address.
Now here's Curry. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Barnes can't get it to go.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down. Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Curry against Harper. Curry kicks to Thompson. And the Warriors miss again.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin. There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
And here's Pippen following Draymond Green's three. Longley passes to Harper. Good. Harper's got his second basket of the game.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
Timeout.
I want you to focus on getting to the rim. Let's look to attack quickly. We need high percentage shots. Move the ball around and make the defense rotate.
With some Gatorade, that's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Wennington is checked in for longer. Simpkins comes in for Dennis Rodman. Tony Kukoc, he's checked in for Scottie Pippen. And Steve Kerr is subbed in for Ron Harper. The Warriors shooting their first foul shot of the night. It's Iguodala with the drive. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Letting the guy sneak by. For a putback off a free throw, that is inexcusable.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago. Changes for Chicago. Longley's checked in for Wennington. Rodman comes in for Simpkins. And it's Harper in for Kerr. From deep, Jordan. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yes, sir, fellas. They've had it going on big time.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
Now here's Iguodala. Here is Livingston. 6 on the shot clock. Azili kicks to Barbosa. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Now the feed to Harper. Jordan with it. And it's Iguodala picking him up. A beautiful fadeaway jumper by Jordan.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. To the middle. It's tipped. Now here's Kukoc. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. He kicks it to Jordan. Iguodala with the steal. Can't hit. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Bulls lead by 5. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
I just like the way they're getting out in the open floor, taking advantage of all those fast break chances here early on.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
And Golden State, look at who they've got. Thompson and Iguodala on the perimeter. Maurice Spades out there with Green, and it's Curry in at the 1. Harper with the ball. Outside Pippen. Rodman against Green. Rodman dishes to Pippen. His first shot coming late. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Warriors trail by 5. Curry kicks to Thompson. That is good. Thompson's got 6.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
Now here's Pippen. Kukoc kicks to Pippen. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Inside, it's deflected and stolen by Spates. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. Iguodala the pass to Curry. A shot by Thompson and no one's around. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 5 assists in the game.
Bulls decide to talk it over. I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
Michael Jordan is checked in for Kukoc. Andrew Bogut checked in for Golden State. Harrison Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala. Rodman kicks to Jordan. The high post shot. Rebounded by Bogut. The Warriors trail. Thompson outside. Back to Curry. Screen by Bogut. Shot on the wing. Curry's shot is good. Curry's got his second basket of the night. Chicago with the ball. Jordan with it. Picked up by Thompson. The fadeaway. Jordan can't get that one to fall. Thompson outside. Bogut kicks to Curry. Wants to get it to Barnes and does. And it's Harper with the rebound. Barnes has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Here's Pippen. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And the Bulls lead by 1. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Jordan against Curry. Open shot, Thompson. Here's Barnes. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
Now here's Jordan. He's got 12. Fade away. And that one comes up a bit short.
Yeah, great look, but disappointing with a miss.
Boy, what happened on that one, Greg? I mean, that's almost an automatic shot for him.
Now here's Jordan. Harrison Barnes missing his last shot. Got that one up quick. Pippen's got 6 in the quarter.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Timeout called the Warriors. John Livingston, he's checked in for Golden State. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Thompson against Jordan. Knocks it loose. Bogut kicks to Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. From 13. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Chicago leading. It's Pippen with the drive. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Thompson's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Screen by Bogut. Pippen with it. Picked up by Thompson. Here's Jordan. It's hauled in by Bogut. Bogut's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Pippen against Barnes. Back to Green. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Green with the block. Out of bounds, Bulls ball. Chicago keeps possession. And some changes here for the Warriors. Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Bogut. And it's Barbosa in for Thompson. That's tipped and stolen by Barnes. And now running up the court, Barbosa pushing it up. Barnes can't get it to go.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Fires from the line. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Pippen's got 8.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists. I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup. Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Green.
I like the move to go 2 for 1 here.
So do I, Greg. I mean, I agree with you. They need to get a quick look and then try to get another possession after that.
1-on-1 here. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Ezeli. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston. Ezeli's got the game tied up here for the Warriors. There's 18 seconds left in the second quarter. Jordan against Barbosa. Fades. Jordan with another miss. Here's Barnes, and the rejection by Pippen. And they'll keep possession. And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close. Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
I just love the tenacity on the defensive side. I mean, his play on D has been a huge factor for them as he continues to get steal after steal.
And guys, as the game moves on, I think he should continue to be aggressive defensively to keep ball handlers off balance.
Harper's out there with Michael Jordan. Then it's Longley. Then it's Dennis Rodman. And it's Pippen in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And it's sent back by Bogut. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Thompson with the ball. Stolen by Pippen. Pass to Jordan. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the lay. Give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
The drive by Green. Green with a screen on Harper. Here's Curry. Shot is no good. And it's Chicago the other way. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. And a wide open look for Jordan. Jordan with another miss. The Warriors trail. Outside Curry. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Kukoc, he's checked in for Jordan. Now, here's Thompson. He's got 8. It's Curry outside. Again, Curry missing.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there. I'm sure he appreciated it.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Down low, here's Bogut. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Longo. Fades back. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Bogut's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Thompson dishes to Curry. Golden State moving it around. And Green gets it to go. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
You know what? You're right. Neither side has been able to hang on to the lead for any kind of time at all.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
Now here's Pippen. He's got 8. Shoots it. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
Hey, kid, you ready?
Wellington, he's checked in for Chicago. Jordan comes in for Tony Kukoc. Golden State also making some changes. Spates checked in for Draymond Green. And it's Iguodala in for Harrison Barnes. Here's Curry. Chicago grabs the miss.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Jordan with the bucket.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Here's Iguodala. Following the basket by Michael Jordan. Screen by Bogut. Curry outside. And again, no good by Golden State.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Here's Jordan. Jordan with another miss. And here's Golden State. They trail by 1. Curry passes to Thompson. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got assist number 8 now on the night. Pippen kicks to Jordan. And it's Iguodala with the rebound. 3-on-3. Here's Thompson. Here's Curry. No good. Now Chicago takes it the other way.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period. You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passes.
And the Warriors with some changes. Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Bogut. Barbosa comes in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Now here's Jordan. 20 points for him. On target from 13 feet. Jordan's got 22 points.
That was a beautiful fadeaway. Knocked it down with the defender right in his grip.
Here is Livingston. He's guarded by Harper.
Chicago foul call. That's his first personal foul.
Bulls on D. A 2-point game. And Spates gets it to go.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Barbosa. And yep, couple bounces and it falls.
Assist from.
Now it's a 6-point Warrior lead.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Here's Ezeli, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That one on Pippen.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. straightforward call. Simple.
And the second free throw, good. 55 seconds left in the third. Outside Jordan. From deep three-point range, Jordan can't get that one to fall. Barbosa kicks to Iguodala. And the rejection by Pippen. They recover it. The drive by Jordan. Harper. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Harper's got 6.
They've been getting it inside at every opportunity and getting results, too.
Yeah, that's a winning formula as far as I'm concerned. They've been the aggressors and far more assertive on the offensive end.
And he gets it to go.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And Jordan gets it to go.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Here is Livingston. He's guarded by Harper. Feeds to Spates. And he makes good on the layup. Spates has got the lead up to 7 now for the Warriors.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
The drive by Jordan, no good. The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. Warriors leading by 7. Setting the floor for the Warriors. The Splash Brothers are the guards. Barnes and Green are the forward set. And it's Bogut in at the center, locking down the middle. And there's Michael Jordan, the assist from Ron Harper. And it's now 26 points for Jordan.
Loose D here. Critical stretch. I mean, you better off sending them to the free throw lines than to have them get that good a look.
Curry kicks to Barnes. That one goes. Count it. Barnes has got the lead back up to 7 now for the Warriors.
His ball distribution tonight just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. All you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no lying in those totals.
Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
Here's Curry. Following the basket by Michael Jordan. Nice move. The shot misses. Good D by Jordan. Here's Chicago. Nice D from Bogut.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. Yeah, showing some strength in the paint there. Tough rebound.
It's Pippen with the drive. And it's sent back by Bogut. And now in transition, it's Barnes. Here we go. And he gets it to go. And that's 13 points for Klay Thompson. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but they've been offensive defensively tonight because they've really forced the issue on D and come up with quite a few steals and deflections.
Now, here's Thompson. Green dishes to Thompson. Some nice passing by Golden State. And finished off by Bogut.
Ooh, that's... as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. He was definitely not pleased. He said, you guys look lethargic out there, and told them they've got to increase their activity level. He ended the huddle by saying, this is not going to get the job done. I want to see who's going to step up.
Timeout.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchups.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
Now here's Curry from 13. Rebounded by Rodman. Rodman's got 8 rebounds in this game. And here's Jordan outside. An absolute pound from three-point range.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
And stolen by Jordan. And he goes in for the dunk.
How about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Thompson with the bucket.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. Steve Kerr was just going over the plan with his team. He told the team he wanted their offense to run through Green. Coach reminded them that he is supposed to be the key factor tonight, and he still wants to see that happen. Guys, they're operating under the principle that it's never too late to fine-tune the game plan. Kevin, over to you.
And thank you, Doris.
Now that was pretty. That was just a nice-looking reverse jam right there.
Use the rim, Clark, to protect the ball, I think, too, a little bit.
Yeah, did a nice job with it.
And guys, how about the awareness there with that finish in traffic?
Outside Curry. And stolen by Jordan. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there. Been a really good night for Steph Curry. He's got 8 points and 11 dimes.
And that tacks another big point onto the league. Great N1 play showing us now a little bit of that killer instinct.
The fadeaway jumper nailed by Michael Jordan.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're in front by 3. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter of this one. .152 left here in the fourth quarter. Bulls trail by 3. From deep, Jordan, the long distance three is good. Jordan's got 42 in the game.
You can really see that his confidence is at a high level here in this half. He didn't have a 3 in the first.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
He's been attacking the rim with reckless abandon. They're searching for answers. Some way they got to figure out how to contain him.
To the paint, here's Thompson. Good, and Curry gets the assist. 17 points for Klay Thompson.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Jordan with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. And Jordan gets it to go.
Unstoppable. He has got it on automatic out there.
And, you know, the defensive effort is not bad. They're doing the best they can, but he's been simply too much for him.
He was all alone on that one. Thompson's got 9 points now in the quarter.
I think they're trying to go for the kill here. I mean, they're starting to take a lot more three-point shots than they had been before, looking to run away.
Yeah, and as long as you keep getting quality looks, the coaches should have no complaints. Play with confidence.
To the inside. Bogut. Rodman with the block. Here's Jordan. And it's Chicago scoring again. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Green, the pass to Barnes. From 10 feet out. From 11 feet away. Nails it!
Well, Jordan has been fantastic.
There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Curry kicks to Green. Count! And that shot brings them to within just one.
They don't get any bigger than that basket.
They needed it, Greg, and he gave it to them.
Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. I mean, now's the time to use the clock to your advantage. Take your time. Milk the clock a little bit.
Jordan with it. Bogut picks him up. Pippen against Thompson. Clock at 4. Jordan kicks to Pippen. Stolen by Thompson. All alone. Yes!
Man, what a turnaround. Sensational play on D, and then the rapid-fire run to the basket.
Craig, they didn't wait around, did they? They went right for the throat.
Guys, this is crunch time now. When you got a chance to capitalize on the turnover, you got to take it and make it.
And 3 from Jordan, right between the eyes.
And really, how about the quick release on that triple there, because he's given up a lot of height in that matchup.
Right on target you are, Greg. I mean, the quick release is what made the difference there. Any hesitation, and that shot is being blocked.
From deep three-point range. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball. Fabulous finish as Parker continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
Yep, and it might not be the way a coach would have drawn it up or wanted it to end, but these fans love it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark, Craig, and Doris, and the rest.